to the end of the Royale race number 2, where we will decide our 5th Royale champion here in Homestead Miami Speedway. 60 more laps until we finally get to decide who is your Royale champion for Season 5. Then we'll move on to the International Tour, which will be fun. If you missed race 1, go watch it, because this would be useless if you didn't watch both races. Now that you're here, you should know the starting lineup, but if you don't, here's how it goes. Anderson starts on pole after crashing out in race number 1 alongside Aiden Shepard, who also crashed out. Both of them ended up in an incident slowing down after the first caution, after the only caution in the first race, along with Jackson and Log also being involved, but they were able to continue, but were not able to gain any position. These positions aren't really too important, which is weird to say that we won't really be talking about them for this starting lineup, because we actually want to talk about the guys back here. Your race 1 winner, John Art, has 1 point, and it's up to him to try to get to the front to keep himself in the lead. But again, he won the first one, so he has to start dead last alongside the person who he won against by 0.6 seconds, Sean Angel. These two are probably the two most important drivers in this field right now, because they are going to be the ones trying to get to the field the quickest. And they're probably going to. These two were fast in the first race, all first race, and now they're here in the second race. It's up to them. These two didn't start at the front in the first one, and they're not starting at the front in the second one. Let's see if they can jump up like they did last time. But if a caution comes out, these guys back here are in the biggest danger zone, so a little bit scary for them. You got Windhelm and Ryan Monaco, Duncan and Skylar Johnson, Roman Rahal, and your Season 3 champion, your Season 3 Royale champion, Audrey Nascas, Thompson and Paulson. That's the top 10 from last one. We need to keep an eye on all these people. Even people ahead like Rowe, Caldwell, Halleck, Fitzwater, hell, Mulcher, maybe even Carlson. All these people are in it. You go beyond that and it starts getting a stretch. Eric Monaco, that's kind of a stretch. Aron and Irvine, kind of a stretch. Durrell, a stretch, and then you get worse, and it's just like from Durrell on, there's really no chance. It sucks to say, but there's really no chance. It's just up to these guys back here, because the Royale is meant to test people on how they can front run and how they can climb through the field. We've seen how Art and Angel can front run. Now it's their job to do the opposite. Go from the end to the front. The best Royale score in history was last season, and a 1 and an 8 from Anderson. John Art got the 1. Now we'll have to see, can he get the less than 8 in this one, which it's going to be a long journey to get to the front. This is the last time. We got a lot of time left. Really not much to talk about, so we'll be back when they get going and we get ready to go green. Alright, we got everything rolling, ready to go. We had a minor issue on that first attempt. But it looks like everyone is lined up and ready to go. Anderson gonna be leading it down. He cannot win the Royale. Well, he can, but it is an incredible, incredible long shot and like a 1 in a billion chance, because everyone would have to finish exactly where they started, because if someone moves up 1 position, Anderson can't win the Royale. So, pace car is in. Any issues throughout the pack? No. So, we're going to have to keep our eyes on the rear of the field this whole race, but it all starts with Max Anderson. Leaving Fitzwater Australia Racing at the end of the year, he's going to lead 1 more Royale. As he comes around 3 and 4, Max Anderson will lead it down to the green flag here in Homestead Miami Speedway as we go back green. 60 more laps to finish off the Royale. Green flag is in the air. I saw some bad starts out of Roush back there. He got a terrible start. But it's Anderson leading it to the first corner. A very nice pass on the 34. And now it's Anderson versus Jackson for the lead. I see Angel and Arndt have gotten low. That was very quick. Angel is going very quick through this pack. We need to keep our eye on him. From where I'm looking right now, it does look like it's Angel. Look at the pack all jumbled up. It's Dak Jovic to the lead now. Jovic is not in contention to win this either. Same with people like Roger Ray, Nick Pericles. Pericles had that bad pit strategy that he all depended on everyone needing to pit at the end of the last race, and only him and Bowers did, and it costed him everything. He can't win this. Irvine is a stretch. Vincent maybe. Vincent maybe. Fitzwater could, definitely. Keep your eye on Fitzwater. Oh yeah, Fitzwater can definitely do this. As I don't see Angel. Did Angel get pushed wide somewhere? He did. That hands it back to Arndt. It might hand it to Ryan Monaco right now. Ryan Monaco's having a good start so far. But Fitzwater and Vincent are climbing through this field very, very quickly. Fitzwater also might have it. He might have it right now. But now it comes to the point where we start to spread out a little. It's Pericles and Jovic fighting for the lead. It's Ray in third, Durrell in fourth, and Jackson in fifth. All five of these people are not in contention to win the Royale. If you look up at the front, it's Pericles and Jovic. Still 1 and 2. Jovic, you're second or third in points. I believe he's second. This isn't a points race. Doesn't really matter that he got a very poor result in the first race. This is all for bragging rights here. All for just that Royale Championship, and 1 win is all the difference is when it comes to this glory. Ooh, now you see Arndt and Angel seem to be working together a little bit. I think they've realized that fighting with each other is just never gonna work. But now Arndt is in line with a former team owner. And Roush in line with his teammate. So all these people could work together. These three, Ryan Monaco, Scott Roush, and John Arndt, they could realistically, all three of them could work together. Along with Carlson and Ryan Monaco as well. They were former teammates. If you did not watch the consultation race, I highly suggest you do, and X out of the video before I spoil it. But congratulations to Jeffrey Thin Guy for winning that. Although it's not your Royale championship that you wanted, it's at least something in your last Royale. Arndt and Angel fight with each other. I think Angel doesn't want to risk Arndt getting to the front. Angel might be wanting to take this into his own hands, but Arndt's a little strong for him right now. No, he's not. Angel down the inside. They are in 20th and 21st. So at 21. I think this puts Caldwell in the position for now. Yeah, definitely. Caldwell's at a solid 17 right now. He continues to hunt through. Oh no, I'm wrong. I might be wrong. Paulson's there too. Paulson's there too, and Paulson might have it. Wait, where are we? No, not right now, but the battle is between Paulson and Caldwell. And that's all while we're waiting for these two. Everyone's waiting on these two and Ryan Monaco. You cannot leave Ryan Monaco out of it either. Ryan Monaco's only 2 positions. Actually, all of them are tied right now. Now it changes. Now Arndt's behind, but Ryan Monaco and Angel are still tied. Because Ryan Monaco's just barely ahead of Duncan, they're tied. Now they're not. Oh, he's in 19th now. Paulson moving up. Now it's Paulson. Now it is definitely Paulson who has it, I think. Now he has it. He needs to be 1 position behind Vance Caldwell. Because remember, winning isn't any extra points. So if Caldwell gets first and Paulson gets second, it's Paulson's. Right now, Paulson is in the winning seat. Other threats throughout the pack. Skylar Johnson, definitely a threat. 6th in the first one, 12th in this one, that make 18. Actually, Skylar Johnson might actually be very close to the seat. Angel was pushed wide. Art not wanting Angel to take it. Will Rahal let him in? Rahal's in this. Rahal has 7th in the first one. He could very well take this. If he has a good spat of luck here, he could. I'm surprised there wasn't a caution in this one yet. Don't want to jinx it, but it's a yet so far. Ooh, Ray taking over Paulson. That would hand it back to Caldwell, because it would be a tie. And again, the tiebreaker settles out the better position in race 2, which would go to Caldwell. Ryan Monaco would have to beat a 14 now. We're now watching Ryan Monaco, and John Art's back on the inside, so is Angel. They're going to start hunting after him because I bet they're not happy with what's going on with Ryan Monaco right now. Monaco would need a P9 or higher to take it from Caldwell as of now. But now it's Roman Rahal. Rahal just pushed Art wide. Now he's pushing... Oh my. Now he's pushing Ryan Monaco wide. Rahal wants this pretty bad, it looks like. Halleck. How close is Halleck? He's close. Gonna need more than that, though. If Caldwell were to take the lead here, that would be very, very good for Vance Caldwell and Epic Motorsports. Again, we mentioned it last time. We have never seen a team win 2 Royales. Caldwell trying to make him have 2 Royales along with his team. His team specifically, because that is his team. He owns Epic Motorsports. Caldwell going for the lead. Here we go. This is the exchange for the lead. And we are under green this time for pits. So expect some danger and a possible caution once we enter the pits. But Caldwell has it now. It is a 12-1 being 13. Rahal, you gave yourself this chance. The only one who can utilize this chance is you. You gotta take it. Right now, he's not taking it. Right now, Arndt at a 16-1, that's 17. If Arndt can get up to P11, Arndt would have it over Caldwell, no matter what. As long as Arndt is 11th or higher, as long as Arndt's 11th or higher, Caldwell cannot win the Royale. So Caldwell's only win condition is if Arndt is out of the top 11. Which, knowing Arndt, that is very, very unlikely. But you never know. This is the Royale. Things can happen here. He slips his way into P15. Going after P14. There's a gap from P14 to P13. That could be Caldwell's saving grace. But now it comes down to this first pit. Whether Caldwell has a problem, Arndt has a problem, Angel has a problem, Ryan Monaco has a problem, Rahal has a problem. This pit stop is going to be so important. Arndt pushed wide by Fitzwater. The win condition right now is just hoping that Arndt can't get up there for Caldwell. Oh, but now Jovic trying to play spoiler to Caldwell. The more Caldwell goes down, the more Arndt's win condition goes up. But it also applies on how Paulson can do. Cordell Paulson, if Paulson gets the lead, that's even worse for Arndt. Rahal, no progress. Still in P12, P12, P7, that's 19. Not close enough. Paulson now has tied Caldwell. They are tied. Both at 13. Right now the tiebreaker goes to Caldwell. Where is our first pit? It's got to happen now. It's happening. No, not yet. People are hesitating. People are waiting for something. And Jovic will be the first of many. Halleck takes the dive. That could be important, actually. Halleck getting in and getting in pit lane correctly. That could be very important. We could see Halleck get up there. Halleck is where? 13th, one position behind Caldwell in the last one. So, to say it's far-fetched that he could win is not true. Ooh, Paulson stretching it to lap 30. That's very important. Same with Skylar Johnson. And Fitzwater. A lot of people stretching it to lap 30. That is the most important thing in this match right now. The fact that Paulson was able to stretch it to the halfway point. Now he can come in. And he will. He has stretched it to the halfway point, meaning these people, all of them, are going one stop. Paulson makes a mistake. Rowe makes a mistake. Skyla makes a mistake, and Skyla! Oh, it's what happened to Dodd! Are they gonna call caution? I'm not sure. They didn't call it for Dodd, so no. Skyla didn't want that. Hercules out first. Caldwell did not get out swiftly. That's gonna be a problem. Arndt got out real good. Ooh. Arndt might be right back in it. I think Arndt's right back in this. There's Jovic. Not gonna get out ahead of Hercules up front. It's Hercules leading now. Over, yeah, I kind of predicted it would be Jovic. Jovic had a lot of speed going in. Arndt, how many spots did you just make up? Yeah, this is John Arndt. This is what John Arndt does best. He's good everywhere. His pit crew is good. His speed is good. He knows how to enter pit lane, unlike a lot of people. And there is Paulson. Now, where we stand right now, that's P2, if I'm correct. We have not gotten the leaderboard up yet. That is a mistake, enemy. We need to get that up. Johnson finally come out of pit lane. That's it for Skylar Johnson. Cannot win the Royale. Bad luck. Pericles can't win it. Paulson can. But Paulson is not in it right now. Right now it's Arndt. That's not good for anyone. No one wants to hear those words. Arndt is in the winner's circle. P9 and P1. That is a 10. That ties with Dodd as second highest. But Ray Hall, again, he is so aggressive today. He does not want to give anything up. But not gonna work. And instead, P8. That ties with Anderson. Oh boy. Arndt has tied with Anderson with his score of season 4 with a 9. Now, Ray Hall again making this attempt. No one wants to let Arndt win this. Problem is, who can stop him? Out of 2. Can Arndt clear? Yes. Oh. Arndt is in P8. And he's now clear in P8. He gets Eric Monaco. He obtains the best score in SCS history. But we also have to focus on the one car. The one car may be able to make it. The people around him, maybe not. Right now, Caldwell, you don't have it anymore. Still in P2, but doesn't have it because of Arndt's absolutely incredible pit stop. Where is the 58? 58's the only one who can stop him, because the 35's gone. Where is the 51? Where did the 51 go? He's still way back there. Not even close. There's only one person who can stop Arndt right now, and that's the 58. If he can stop him. Whoa! Whoa. Duncan's at an 8. Oh, I didn't even notice Duncan. Duncan at a 5-3 is leading. That's why there's some panic out of Arndt right now. That's why he's desperate to get these positions. He's holding on to them so desperately because he's in a battle that we didn't even know what was going on. If Arndt gets P7, it's still a tie. That means the tiebreaker goes to Duncan. But he's not even getting P7. Oh, and Halleck. You know Halleck wants revenge for the wins that Arndt took from him last season. Halleck wants positions. Where is Halleck? 13, no. He can't get it. Rahal, Johnson. I'm looking through, there's only one person, yeah. It's not Angel that can stop Arndt. It's Duncan. Oh! Arndt's in the wall! John Arndt is done! Halleck! What did you just do? John Arndt! It was going to be his! Oh, the stewards have got to be flaming about that one. And that hands it to Duncan. Oh, that is probably not the way Duncan wanted that to be given to him. At all. That is not the way Duncan would want to win a Royale. But it may just be how it's done. Because Arndt is done. He cannot win the Royale anymore. Due to Halleck. What was that? Oh, there is going to be a lot of anger out of the stewards. At Jack Halleck. Roman Rahal, where are you? 11 and 7. That's not enough. That's 18. He's gonna get P10 now. So P10 and P7, that's 17. Nowhere close to William Duncan. Caldwell, not in the winner's circle because of Duncan. To have Caldwell win, Duncan would need to finish 13 lower than this, yeah. Probably about P8 or 9. Duncan would have to finish. Oh, that's heartbreaking. Now Angel's getting close. Where did you come from? Oh, Angel's getting closer to Duncan now. This is Angel's golden ticket. Is Arndt still even in it? No. Arndt went into the pits very, very angry and just got out of the car and walked into the garage. Devastation for the 05 car, but we already know. Yeah, Halleck's been called to the steward's office after the race. In his last season, in his last Royale. Not the way Halleck would have wanted to go out. I'll tell you that right now. Oh, Duncan is P2. That would put him at 7. Easily the highest score. Caldwell and Cordell Paulson working together to push Duncan back. Again, Paulson might be able to make it to the end on fuel. We don't know exactly who's gonna win because we don't know how many people can actually make it. It may be Paulson, but I'm not sure. It depends on how far they can go on this pit cycle. Angel going for P. He's going to go for P8, then P7. P7 will give him 9. Duncan's at 10. Angel passes Jackson right now. That's the tie. Jackson, his former teammate at Clever Haas earlier this season. Let's see how merciful he's going to be. He's not. And I see Angel has gotten through. Now that's 9. Angel is tied. No, Angel's winning. Sean Angel is winning the Royale right now. Where we stand. But we're coming to 10 laps to go to decide the Royale. And Caldwell will lead it 10 to go here in Homestead to finish up the Royale for Season 5. Pericles cannot win the Royale, but wants to prove that he could have. That if that pit strategy would have worked, he very well could have won this Royale, and I don't doubt that at all. I don't doubt that that 98 could be a Royale champion if it wasn't for a bad pit strategy. But that's what happens sometimes. Roger Ray, very, very impressive Roger Ray, trying to prove that even though he had his bad first 2 seasons, they haven't seen the end of him. And I definitely can say that we have not seen the end of Roger Ray yet. To see him back next season would be great. And I don't doubt that we... I doubt that we won't see him in Elites next season. Along with Roman Rahal. Rahal getting back in an Elites car would be great. But if they don't have to pit here, we go back to the same question that we were back in race 1. Who needs to pit? We know the 1 car does not. Now, if they don't have to pit, all the 1 car needs to do is stay 1 position behind the 95 and hope to God the 58 drops back. Because right now, so far, it's Angel. But right now, Angel is with his teammate and has another teammate up ahead and another teammate beyond that. All 4 Clever Haas Racing cars are in the top 7. I'm not sure how much Roger Ray is going to fight with him here. Because Angel is going for something incredible. With this pass on Roger Ray, he is in the position to make history. But that all depends on who needs to pit. Lap 27 was when it started. It's been 27 laps since then. Oh, there's that awesome battle for V10. Let's go focus on that battle. That battle's awesome. Mulcher. Where did Mulcher finish? P15. No way. No way he can get it. Ryan. He got P4, but no way. He's too far back. It's Angel or Duncan here, or Paulson, depending on how this pit cycle goes. It's those 3 who are left in this. And that means that Clever Haas Racing will win the Royale. Because it's Duncan, Angel, and Paulson. All 3 are members of Clever Haas Racing. Caldwell's a stretch. It could happen, but it's a stretch. Caldwell could get it for Epic Motorsports in an upset here, but Clever Haas Racing seems to have organized this so well, and now Duncan knows the threat of his teammate is here. Anyone pit yet? No, everyone's staying determined. Staying in... Oh my god, this is chaos. Back here, if a wreck happens there, that'll be incredible. There's Jovic. That starts the pit cycle. There's the pass between Duncan and Angel. Angel is in P6. That's 8. He's going for 7. Again, the best score. Caution's out. That's it. They're going to call the race. We can't go further. Now, it all is a battle of attrition here. Who had the fuel? Who has the fuel to go 2 more laps under caution? Let's go see what happened first. Orion would be trying to come into pit lane, would not see Rowe, and would tumble into the grass, out of the grass, and right back into the road. Would be clipped by Carlson. And that would be it for them, but they didn't have a chance of the Royale. And because of Iran's mistake, Sean Angel, they just need to keep going 2 more laps. Who can make it on fuel? All right, we're coming around 2 to go. This is a very weird way to decide a Royale winner, but again, it comes down to who had the fuel. This helps them with fuel. But the question is, does anyone still have the fuel left? Does Angel still have the fuel left in the car? We're watching pit lane. No one's flinching. If they run out of fuel in the caution laps, it still counts as losing. But I think Sean Angel just made history with a 2 and a 5. And choosing not to go down pit lane. We won't go down pit lane. We won't go green again. And for the first time ever, the Royale will be decided under caution because of a mistake of someone entering pit road. They did not see, Ron did not see Rowe, thought he was clear. And that will cost Duncan a chance at a Royale. Duncan ties for second as the second highest score in Royale history at a 5 and a 4. Cannot be mad about that. I don't think you can at all. Paulson would take third. But since we go off of teams, the team order would be Clever Haas Racing, Epic Motorsports. Who's in third? I want to say Maverick with Royale. That's what my gut's telling me here. I think it's Royale. It might be Roush Racing with Ryan Monaco as well. We'll decide that later. But around the last corner, Sean Angel, been here since season 2, under Trailblazer for 3 seasons. Finally got his chance in rank A, has moved up, and he didn't start his season well, but he got a win. And now, out of the last corner, Sean Angel is your season 5 Sunoco Royale champion here in Homestead, Miami Speedway, ending under caution with a score of 7. History made here in Homestead. And that will end the Royale, although it's under caution, and although that's not the way Angel would have wanted it, aren't being wrecked by Halleck. It's a Royale nonetheless, and he kicked it into gear in those last few laps. Hunted through the field, and will take P2, P5, and the best score in Royale history. 2 points ahead of Max Anderson's score last season. Sean Angel may be on his way to fame. As now people will pull into pit lane here to finish up the Royale. Congratulations to Sean Angel. Duncan got second, but second depends on team constructors. So that would go on Caldwell. Then it would go on what I think is Roman Rahal. Let me check here. Let me just do a small calc. Rahal, a 10 and a 7, 17. Rahal would tie with Ryan Monaco. And on the tiebreaker, Rahal gets it, so Maverick will be third. And I think Duncan just ran out of fuel. Yeah, William Duncan's out of fuel. There he is. William Duncan. He's trying to back the car up into that pit stall. Into that spare pit stall. They're not letting him. There he goes. He's going to be towed back to pit lane. Out of fuel on the end lap. That's one way to do it. Now they're 3 wide on pit lane. Fun. Congratulations to Sean Angel, the driver of the 58, and Clever Haas Racing, getting their first Royale. And so far, we will not see a 2-time Royale, but Angel, his second career win by winning the Royale. Congratulations. Let's go look at your finishing results. So it's Nick Pericles winning race number 2. Although it's not what he wants, which was a Royale win. Pericles going to take home the win here nonetheless. And I think that's a log out of fuel. Everyone's out of fuel. Paulson in second. Paulson would get... I don't know. We'll check that out in a minute. We're just going to announce the results of this race. Paulson in P2. Where are you going, Bowers? Okay. Guess he... Cool. Paulson in second. Caldwell in third. Duncan in fourth. Angel, your Royale champion, in fifth. Eric Monaco in sixth. Roger Ray in seventh. Paul Jackson eighth. Kieran Mulcher ninth. And Roman Rahal rounding out your top 10. Disappointing day for some, though. Especially the driver of that 05. Nowhere near the way he wanted to go. A 1 and a 34. He could have made history. It could have happened, but John Hart just not going to get there. It's not going to happen. Maybe another time. Maybe another time, bud. But your points leader still going to go out, probably with a lot of confidence, won the first race of the Royale, and only lost the Royale because of a wreck with Halleck. And again, Halleck's being called into the steward's office. Oh boy. We'll talk about his penalty next time once they fully get that discussed. But congratulations to Nick Pericles. That's a win in the Royale. Not a Royale win, not a career win, but it's still something. It's time to say goodbye to people like Roger Ray. We'll see him another time, which will probably be next season, but you can all watch him in lights as he's battling with Roman Rahal for the points lead down there. It's an amazing battle between those two. I would suggest you go watch Panasonic Lights if you aren't already. The link to Ford Frost 28's channel, the host of the Panasonic Light series, in the description, always in the description. Let's go look at the official standings of the Royale. So as we finish up the Royale, here's your standings from bottom to top. So I had to... Race Points Manager is a little weird, so I had to arrange it in a different way. So actually the worse... The more up you are, the worse you are in the standings. Shepard at a grand 66 points, getting second to last in both of them. Well, that sucks. There's nothing I can really say about that. That just kind of sucks. Still haven't fully talked to Halleck yet about that penalty. We'll get to that. Again, we'll talk to everyone about that once that's over. Look down the list. You can see at the bottom, Sean Angel. There he is. 7 points. There's the point total right here. 7 points. That is the highest in Royale history. Then it's Duncan. Then it's Paulson. So it's, 1, 2, 3 out of Clever Haas. But if we talk about constructors, it's then Caldwell. And because Rahal and Ryan Monaco are tied, it goes off of their second race, which was Roman Rahal on top. So Rahal and Maverick GP will get third. Then it's Rush Racing Enterprises. Then it's Full Frontal at 24 with Kieran Mulcher. Then it just tumbles on from there. But Sean Angel, a score of 7 with a second in the first one and a 5th in the second one. Absolutely incredible. Out of Sean Angel. 11 different people were in the lead at one point in both races. 18 lead changes, 7 caution laps, 2 cautions, and 120 laps. Congratulations to Sean Angel, your Season 5 Royale champion. Next time we're going to be moving over back onto the points race. It'll be Falcon Hill. Which will be a new track on the schedule up in Canada, which will start an international tour. And then we go down to Brazil, which we all know what's in Brazil. Armory Digital, which is going to be our next part-time race. It's our first part-time race in the international tour. Then it's Calder Park a few races later, where we'll see the next part-time. And then it's all the way at La Colina, where we'll see the part-timers come out one last time, where we'll decide both the part-time championship and your actual title championship. Congratulations once again, Sean Angel, your Royale champion. And we'll see how strict the penalty is for Halleck and Arndt, still leading the points going forward. and we'll see you in Falcon Hill. Ciao.